pop love love or pop love C and not you.
Before the rant, you saw Hustlers HC with their tune Big Trouble in Little Asia. They're with Nation Records, and the creator of Nation Records is with me. It's Aki Nawaz. Come on, yes! Hi, mate. Hello, welcome to Ross Soup.
Yeah, no one's heard of Nation Records, have they, really?
No, they haven't. What's the story with them? What are they about?
Nation Records was set up by me and my partner, Catherine, and we set up as a total expressive label with no barriers in music and experimenting and, you know, being really political, really militant or extreme, or, you know, just letting the artist control their own kind of recording commitments and things like that. Company. Yeah, rather than company. It's just getting boring going to record labels and saying, oh, we want to try doing this, and they were just stopping us all the time. You know, oh no, you've got to fall into this category and do this. And
when was it set up?
Set up about 4 years ago.
Right.
I think. I don't know, I think I was asleep. I was asleep. But yeah, set up about 4 years ago, and we've got, you know, got the Hustlers bigging it up now, and Fundamental, Trans-Global Underground, Zavuya, Loop Guru. And they're all doing really weird stuff, you know.
You've got a bit of a rock and roll past yourself, haven't you? In fact, a gothic past. Who were you with, the Southern Death Cult?
That was the cult, yeah, the early part of the cult.
Right.
I used to be the drummer in it with Ian Asprey and things like that. They were good days, actually. I mean, it wasn't really goth. It was still political then as well. We were talking about the Native Americans and what the, you know, what the American government had done to them and things like this. At that time, I wasn't quite in tune with politics. So obviously Ian Asprey knew a lot more. And like, you know, we learnt a lot off him and it split up. You know, it's just like, being in a band is like having a relationship, like having, you know, 3 girlfriends or 3 boyfriends at once.
Where did the change come from goth music? Because now most of the stuff you're doing is like Bhangra, housey, dubby, jazzy stuff, and then when did you move?
I just got really, really cheesed off with the music scene, and like, I just thought that something new needs to be done, and we need to educate ourselves, and we need to tell young people about our culture as well as, you know, and the rhythms of the African drums and all this stuff, and just like explain to them that, you know, dance music is not just made in England, you know, or in the West. It's actually existed for thousands and thousands of years, and people just hijack ideas without acknowledgement.
We've got to finish now. Have you got a favourite tune? What's your favourite tune?
Magic Roundabout, I think.
Really?
Yeah, the punk version of Magic Roundabout.
Okay, well, I'll have to end it there. Thanks very much. Aki Nawaz. Yes. Skateboarding aficionados all over the country been proclaiming the death of the old school and getting into new things and flippy clothes. Raw Soup decided to investigate, and with the help of director Mark Newland, relaxed, comfortable, settle back, because we've got a great show for you tonight, including the king of the chat show thing, Jonathan Ross.
Yes, and pin back your earlobes, open up your tender valves to the heartbreaking voice of Barrington Levy and ace new indies on the block, Echo Belly.
We've also got some comedy from the stylish Curtis Walker, the lively Aussies, Doug Anthony All-Stars, and the refined sarcasm of Stuart Lee.
And we go tripping the light fantastic as we join the ballroom dancers in glamorous penge.
We also construct the ultimate monster munchie in our game show, Stack to Snack.
But first, they're back, and as cool and confrontational as ever, it's Fundamental with Countryman.
This is our country. This is the greatest country on earth. And it's been polluted. It's been polluted because they bring their ways, but they don't want our ways.
Come here, a milk sensation, used to get up Pakistani seminar and fucking teach bit of reality. Talking about black people, man, in the 50s who came over here, so they make a money, them they get jobs. Me say in the country, just for help themselves, man, financially, cause the government did a fool them. It did a fool them, it tried to play them like a pawn in the system. Government did a fool them, it did a fool them, it tried to play them like a pawn in the system. The white man them never wanted to do the job, cause they thought they were almighty like God. It's black people's mentality, they want to rob. Look at the beauty of our land. So whether you're black, Mr. or Asian, we have blue, not great skies and golden sun. The foot is left behind by the countryman, cause the government did a fool them. It did a fool them, it tried to play them like a pawn in the system. Government did a fool them, it did a fool them, it tried to play them like a pawn in the system. Dreams of a promised land to come over, start a foundation. They thought over here so they would be set, release themselves from the mental debt, exploitation, frustration and degradation. Them things there with a white man's masturbation, exploitation, frustration and degradation. Them things there with a white man's masturbation. Cause the government did a fool them, it did a fool them. To play them like a pawn in the system. The government did a fool them, it did a fool them. They tried to play them like a pawn in the system.
Tune in next week, voyeurs, because it is the last ever raw soup in the history of the planet. But for now, we leave you with something to shake your bedpost well into the night. It's Fundamental with Tribal Revolution.
In England tonight, your black brothers and sisters in the United Kingdom are rising up against oppression.
Listen to what I'm saying. Check this. Listen. A 60-year-old white woman is standing by the bus stop. 5 black youths step up to her. They stab her in the back and run off the beaten track. Can you see my point? 12-year-old Mary is bullied in the playground, spat on and abused, born with the color white she did not choose. Can you see my point? These things happen to black people every single day, every single week. Black people do not beat up on white people strictly because of their color. Can you see my point? It is time for a tribal revolution. Revolution! Tribal revolution! 50 million slaves killed by your ancestors. The rape of black women by the plantation owners. 20 million Native American Indians wiped out to the stars on strike. 5 centuries of oppression cost how many lives? Pacifism is not a solution. Tribal revolution. In England, in Cuba, in Bosnia, in Angola. Pacifism is not a solution. Pacifism says sit your ass down. My brother Malcolm said stand like a king with a crown. Tribal revolution in this year Great Britain tonight. In England tonight. In Cuba tonight. In Glasgow tonight. In Angola tonight.
Black revolution. Black revolution.
In England tonight. In this year country. in this here land, in this here England. Go on. Pacifism is not a solution. Pacifism allows politicians and governments to carry out the evil and wicked ways. Take your pick. Liberty or death? Peace, love or war? White people are not fulfilled of their lightness. My brothers and sisters are slaughtered because of their darkness. Politicians and governments will have to stop carrying out the evil and wicked ways. Tribal revolution. Come now with this tribal revolution before the Nazi man uses his tribal solution. Tribal revolution, tribal revolution. In England tonight, in England tonight, in Cuba tonight.